Lately I've been hearing a lot of noise online. Chase has lost it. The Sapphire Reserve isn't worth it anymore. And honestly, I get it. I feel that frustration too. But here's the thing. When we make financial decisions based on what strangers on the internet are shouting, we lose sight of what really matters: us. So today, I want to have a real conversation with you. Not just about Chase, not just about credit cards, but about how we think about money, value, and even loyalty in this new era of personal finance. Let's start with the obvious. Chase has been making some big moves. They took the Sapphire Reserve, one of my all-time favorite cards, and raised the annual fee from $550 to $795. That's a 45% increase, which made me sit back and think, am I still winning here? Yes, they added perks: hotel credits, dining credits, StubHub credits, even Apple subscriptions. But here's the truth. They're all chopped into smaller pieces. $250 here, $150 there. You practically need a spreadsheet just to make sure you're getting what you paid for. And maybe you felt this too. The moment when your credit card feels more like a homework assignment than a tool that's supposed to make your life easier. A hidden cost no one talks about. Let me share something I tell my clients all the time. Complexity has a cost. Sure, you can win on paper by squeezing every last dollar out of those credits. But if it's stressing you out or forcing you to buy things you wouldn't normally buy, are you really coming out ahead? I had a client once who spent hours each month tracking $10 credits on multiple cards, and it was eating away at his weekends. He told me, "I'm exhausted." And I asked him, "What's your time worth?" Because the truth is, these credits aren't really free money if they force you to bend your habits just to use them. The new rules of the game. And Chase didn't just raise fees and add perks. They changed the rules completely. For years, you could get a welcome bonus on a Sapphire card every 48 months. Now, it's once per lifetime, no do-overs. And that 1.5 cents per point guaranteed redemption in the travel portal? Gone, replaced by a flashy points boost that only really works if you book business class flights or $1,000 a night hotels. For many of us who travel domestically, fly economy, and just want simple value, that's a problem. So what do we do about it? For me personally, I decided to keep my Sapphire Reserve, at least for now, because the credits actually line up with my life. My partner and I stay at nice hotels twice a year, so the $500 Edit Hotels credit is easy to use. We celebrate anniversaries and birthdays, so the dining credits fit naturally. We go to comedy shows and concerts, so I can use StubHub. When I add it all up, my effective annual fee, what I really pay after using those credits, is about $800. And I get almost $2,000 in value back. But here's the key. I would have spent on those things anyway. If I had to force myself to start traveling more or buying Apple subscriptions just to justify the card, that would be a red flag. Making space for better opportunities. And I made another big move recently. I started canceling some Chase cards. I closed 2 of my business cards, freeing up $20,000 in available credit. That sounds scary to some people, but it actually improves my chances of getting approved for future cards. I even plan to cancel a couple more, saving about $500 a year in fees. Money I can now invest or put towards something that brings me real joy. That's a piece of advice I'd give to anyone. Don't be afraid to simplify. Loyalty to one bank can cost you opportunities elsewhere. Amex, Citi, Capital One, they all have great cards and welcome offers. Why limit yourself to just one ecosystem? The big picture. At the end of the day, this is about more than Chase. We're living in a new era where credit cards are getting more expensive, more complicated, and more competitive. And that's not going to change. So here's my encouragement to you. Stop chasing what other people say is the best card. Look at your own life. Do these perks match what you already do? Or are you bending your lifestyle just to use them? Are you getting at least double the value of what you pay in annual fees? Are you using your cards to serve you, or have they started to control your spending? These are questions worth asking, because money is not just about points and perks. It's about freedom, peace of mind, and living a life that actually feels like yours. So that's why I changed my Chase credit card strategy. I'm keeping the cards that fit my life, canceling the ones that don't, and leaving room to diversify in the future. I'm not mad at Chase. I'm just evolving with them. And I want you to do the same. Don't follow the crowd. Find the setup that fits your life. If this got you thinking, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. What cards are you reevaluating right now? Which ones are still worth it for you? And if you found this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe. Because together, we're building a smarter way to approach money, one decision at a time.